This morning I went out a little bit earlier. As you can see, it's still pretty dark towards one direction, but look at that. Getting to see light in the other direction. Those colors, had to get that in even though it's still kind of hard to see anything else. But it's really gorgeous when I get to go out. When I first started, it was still pitch black, so I got to see, all the different gradients as the sun came up. Really love paddling during that time. I'm actually kind of amazed that the GoPro picked it up so well. That was the other thing I wanted to do. I started the GoPro earlier because I wanted to see just what it would pick up. And it was a really odd paddle today in that I started earlier than usual and it was a little bit of activity. And the reason I started earlier was because, two reasons. One, because I don't have coffee yet. I went to the coffee place after, and then the second reason was that I wanted to go earlier because it's the Labor Day weekend, so I figured there'd be a lot of activity, and there was around all the launches. There was activity, and in the channel there was a lot of activity, which I uploaded in an earlier video. And I just think it's so interesting how right here it's calm, the water's calm, I got the place to myself pretty much, and it's just so striking compared to when I take my kayak out in about, maybe 75 minutes later. Just so much changes. So it's weird. I get these divided paddles. A lot of times they start out all quiet and serene and then they end with more activity, which is cool. You get the whole experience. I'm out there for 2 hours, so things change. Wind changes, peeps change, water changes, whatevers. And I really like these little, I kind of put little segments of as it was getting lighter. And just the colors in the sky, man, the camera's doing pretty good, but just not nearly as when you're out there. It's just, can't be beat. So, doing our usual trash pickups. It's kind of more fun to pick them up when the water, kind of like a little game to get it real close to the boat like that. You missed one, Peppa. Penalty. It's a sly little one, isn't it? Weighted, that's why. It cheated. Oh, that bottle cheated. It moved on us. So here I'm a little further out in the lake because I kind of went straight across the cove because it's a really big cove and there's usually a lot of vehicles there on the holiday time, so I just kind of bypassed it altogether today, kind of not get into their space. So look at the water in front. See all the little ripples? Look, they're right there. The little fishies jumping or something. I went right through them, but I could not really see much at all with glare and all. So we got a little speedster coming up. See this pontoon, right where it is, it's right along the line of the buoys, and where I am is the no wake zone. So it's going along, no big deal, until it does something that again sort of wigs me out, because it kind of sort of catches me off guard. Right about here, see the turn? And then straight into the buoys area, and no difference in the speed, just humming along, going right towards the shore. Probably not ignorance, probably something else. That's unreal. I mean, I can understand going faster than you should, but just to like, boom, whatever's. So here's my little treat. I get to see the ferry again. I don't know why, because it's just so big compared to what I'm used to. I don't know. I just like seeing this ferry when I'm on the kayak. And it is a different ferry. This one is, I think, bigger than the one I saw the other day. And it says, has a name on it, which I forgot. But this one's prettier, I think. So the rest of the paddle where I go through the channel and under the bridge, just tons and tons of boats and everybody out for the holiday. That wasn't another video though, so I'll just skip that part and we'll go to the little end part that I didn't show before. So a whole lot different vibe where I usually take my kayak out. Usually there is nothing here and nobody, but today it's all packed because of the holiday. So it's kind of tough even just to get enough room to launch my kayak again. I guess with that little ramp there, that's kind of what saved me, because maybe they can't put tarps up on that, or they don't for some reason, I don't know. So it was a little tougher getting out, but not a big deal. So here we got the boat on the trailer, and I left the trash for now because I'm just going to take the boat to the trash can this time, because just everything's different. I just wanted to get out of the way. And then we stop here to get a little start on the holiday trash picking up. You want to stay in the boat? Let me carry you? So I just left the camera on the kayak today as I was walking it back, just because there's so much more activity here. Normally there may be like 4 or 5 cars, because there's still, I think it's still only 7:30 or 7:45 right now, and already for the holidays so many people here, more than I expected, even though I came a little earlier. I think Pepper may have been traumatized, because last time we were here she walked, but 2 big old dobies came up and one of them was off leash, and man, she got scared. She like jammed right into my foot and she wanted up, and she was shaking. She did not like that. So I think now she prefers if I carry her if there's people around. So pretty lot of activity.
Okay, Peppa.
So there's just a quick look around the park to see all the activity. Pretty busy for before 8 in the morning on a Saturday.